Ooh. Oh, wow. Is it just me, or does everything sound louder than usual? I think it's just me. Oh no, I don't want to discard. No, I want to save these changes. Wait, is the spotter is Bobby Labonte in this game? Have I never noticed that before? Is that actually Bobby Labonte's voice as the spotter in this game? And are they supposed to have... It doesn't let me change it, so are they ever going to, like, update this and have, like, other drivers be spotters? Can I have, like, Jeff Gordon as a spotter? Jeff Burton? Can Darrell Waltrip be my spotter? How's it going, everybody? Yes, we're back with a NASCAR Friday night type stream. I did one Wednesday, but I was feeling really tired. I wasn't feeling very good that day. I mainly did it because it'd been a couple weeks since I'd done one. But I went ahead and played around a little bit. Thanks to those of you who joined that. But tonight's back to kind of what y'all are used to. I know most of y'all are NASCAR fans and y'all like it when I play NASCAR. So I'll play some NASCAR here tonight. Give the people what they want. My room is hot the last couple days in here. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's hotter outside and they haven't updated the air AC in this building yet, but well. Okay, except let's see. I guess I'm gonna hop into a. Well, let's see. Who am I gonna be in this thing? What car am I gonna be? Goodness, I hate all these. Larson. I think you can't go wrong there. Who's this? Going Truex. If you're on inside line, get on here. Time to upgrade or downgrade depending on who you ask. Oh, you can buy new ones? Well, who do they have? Do they have anyone other than Bobby? Do they have any good ones? Or is it just a bunch of random people? You can react to whatever you want. I'm not the Fine Brothers. I don't own it. And technically neither do they. Oh man. They have this good lobby here, but it's only super speed. No, okay, I'll do this one. Oh wait, no, I'll create one. It's usually better when I create one. I know I'll do that. All tracks. 3%, yes. Give it the max players. No, I will not be at Texas. As far as I know, unless something happens, unless someone gives me a free ticket. But that is highly unlikely. Go ahead, Ian, I don't care. They'll put your videos about my videos will probably get more views than those actual videos have. I wonder if anyone's going to join. I'd be really sad if nobody joined. Oh, thank goodness. Just when I was starting to get nervous. Alright. Hello, Drayden. I think he's going to win at California. Turn this volume down a little bit. Woo. It's just really loud in general. If you want me to play on Xbox, buy me an Xbox, please. Well, I couldn't do this on Wednesday. I was doing other stuff on Wednesday. Alright, we got 6. It's gonna be a real plain race this time. That's okay, Will. Don't worry about it. Oh yeah, somebody mentioned that there was a new game coming out later this year. I did never actually look that up. I'm gonna look it up right now. See what comes up. I wasn't sure if it was actually a thing or not. There's no evidence. Go to news. Come on, Google, help me out here. Rename. Oh, okay. Oh, what is this? All right, so maybe it is a real thing. I actually see articles about it. 2 new games. What on earth? Are they out of their mind? Oh shoot, race is starting.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
All right, good start. Oh man, I got a twin. Oh, is that a black flag? I changed lanes before the starting line. I'm really bad at this track. It's not good. It's not a good thing that I'm leading. Gonna jam everyone up here on the start. Maybe not. All right, good. At least I'm not alone. I hope you enjoyed that video. Thanks to those of you who, if you haven't seen my newest video that I just uploaded like 3 hours ago, please check that out. I worked really hard on that. Go watch that and then come back here and see if you can look at me the same. Yeah, I'm really bad at this track. Wow, that was embarrassing. It doesn't sound like Bobby Labonte. I don't know. Maybe I don't really know what he sounds like. Maybe it's just somebody doing a bad impression of him, in which case that's really lazy. Okay, I'm hanging with this guy now. Thanks, Drayden. Glad you liked it. I'm trying the outside, and that did not work at all. Wow, it was extremely ineffective. I'm really confused what you're asking, 398. Where is everybody? Thanks, Peyton. Gracias. WB Network. Are you a real network? What do you mean it was the purpose? It was just a video. Well, everything has to, I mean, I don't understand that question. I had an idea for a video, and I thought, hey, that'd be kind of fun if we made it. So we made a video. I'll pretend not to be insulted. Oh my gosh, he has wrecked himself. Oh! Wow, that must be a really bouncy safer barrier. I wasn't expecting that. Great. Just cost us both the lead. Garbage. There are other parody videos. I've seen other people do similar things, but I don't know. I mean, I don't think they call them the same thing. I still don't understand how that guy spun out all by himself. He was better than me by far. Ty Dillon, I don't know that he'll even be in any of those, at least not for a while. Oh my gosh, this guy's gonna wreck himself too. I may not be very fast, but at least I don't wreck myself. Well, he better not do that again though. I'm close. Oh yeah, got through that turn pretty decent. Yes, I will be doing those again, Will. I talk about it quite a bit. I'm doing a new season in May. It's not all I do. I don't have time, space, or the will to do them 24/7. So I'm gonna try to do those during the summer. If this guy door slams me, come on now, man. No, come on, man. Kick you from my lobby. This is gonna stink. I'm gonna pull a Logano here. Oh no, this is gonna be real close to the line. Oh, that's real close. I don't think I got him. Nope, didn't get him. Oh, but he just totally clobbered himself. It's okay, at least I didn't end the race with a concussion. Man, that dude that wrecked himself in the beginning ended up getting 4th. I have very little opinion on the Atlanta Hawks. It's a very specific question. I did go see an Atlanta Hawks game about a year ago. I happened to be in Atlanta, and I went and saw a Hawks game. That is a very random, a very oddly specific question to ask. No, I don't watch hockey very much. Your name's Steph Curry fan. Why are you asking me about hockey? And why did I answer your question? I'm picking Larson this week, but I think that's an easy pick. I just realized, what time is it? Oh goodness, isn't the UCLA Kentucky game starting? I don't watch college basketball hardly ever, but after all the crap I hear LeVar Ball talking about the last couple weeks, I feel like I have to watch a UCLA game and see if his son's really as good as he's hyping him up to be. I think it'd be pretty funny if they just got wiped out here in the Sweet 16. I know. Man, that game's starting, right? I'll have to at least catch the second half of that. Man, what track to pick? Do Texas. The old Texas. I don't know anything about college basketball. The most I pay attention to is last week. And mainly because it's been, tournament's been starting. Yes, I do like the Texans. I like all the Houston sports teams. I'm very loyal. Even when the Houston Astros were a joke to professional sports for 3 years in a row, I stuck with it. Tickets were cheap to those games, so I would still go every now and then. If Harden doesn't win MVP, I'll question why he didn't win MVP 2 years ago, because, I don't know, he should have won MVP 2 years ago, but they gave it to Steph Curry because his team was better. It's the same deal this year. If they give it to Westbrook, I'll be like, well, why? The Rockets are clearly a better team. I like the basketball questions, changing subject here. I like football, alright. I like all the major sports. Baseball, basketball, football. Oh, that's right. YouTube did update. Yeah, I have no idea where the stream is right now. I don't know how the comments work. Well, you could say the same about Harden, WB Network. I mean, James Harden accounts for over half their points with assists and points scored. I mean, he leads the league in assists, and he's like, what, second or third in points? Same could be said for Harden, right? But I hear your argument. Honestly, I think Westbrook's had a slightly better season, in my opinion, but since the Rockets are, without a doubt, the better team, I think you got to give Harden the slight advantage. I mean, if you really compare the two players purely statistically, Westbrook is maybe a tiny bit better. Maybe. I don't even know that he's that much any real better. Karl Anthony Towns, yeah, he'll be an all-star within the next year or two, I'm pretty sure, especially if the Timberwolves can start winning. Wait, he plays for Timberwolves, right? I hope I didn't just screw that up. I like J.J. Watt when he's actually playing. It sucked this year when, he was injured almost the entire season and they'd still cut to him on the sideline every other play to see what his reaction was. That got really old. Oh, sorry you broke your arm, man. Hope it gets better. Steph Curry or LeBron James? LeBron James is definitely the better player, especially this year. Last year I would have said maybe Curry, but this year I think LeBron for sure. He's been doing it longer too. What do I think about the Rockets? I love the Rockets. Always root for the Rockets. Adrian Peterson. I know he's been in the news, isn't he? He's a free agent right now. He's looking for a new team, right? my goodness, those two Jimmy Johnsons just single-handedly wrecked me out of the lead.
There's a wreck in turn 3.
I like Brock Osweiler more now that he doesn't play for the Texans. That's for darn sure. Oh, Westbrook's better than Curry. He's better than him at everything but shooting. Ooh, my least favorite football team? I don't know that I have a least favorite. I'd say the Patriots, but I don't really hate the Patriots. I just hate that they win so much. I don't like Belichick very much. He's funny, but I don't really like him.
5 laps to go.
I never watched Michael Jordan play, but my dad grew up in Illinois, so he grew up watching Jordan, and I trust his opinion when he says that he still thinks Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James. So I will say Michael Jordan still is the greatest basketball player. What was this, man? Second? Alright. Oh, man, these Jimmy Johnsons. Ooh, Falcons or Packers. I have family in Atlanta, but I actually like the Packers more.
All clear.
I was rooting for the Falcons in the Super Bowl. Sort of. Thoughts on LeVar Ball? He's funny. I watched his bit on First Take. Yeah, was it yesterday or the day before? And that was like the first. I always hear all his quotes, all of the stuff all the stupid things that come out of his mouth, but I never actually like heard an extended like interview with him. That man is literally like, he's not a real person. He is playing a character. He's like, I swear, he's reading a script. He's got like a preset handful of like responses to all the possible questions, and that's all he says. And he just says everything in a funny voice. This guy, you know what? I'm just gonna let him go by. He is better than me. He has been like on my butt for like the last 3 laps. I'm just gonna let him go. You know, maybe he can go catch the leader. I doubt it. Whoa! They slowed way down right in front of me. JaVale McGee. Yes. Okay, Fireball. I keep reading your same comment. I mean, I kind of was planning on doing this anyways.
Last lap.
How far ahead is the leader? Oh, he's not that far ahead. I got a long gap back to 4th place. I hope not, Ross. Oh great, someone's in the grass again.
Awesome.
Oh, that was last lap. Cool. I didn't even. I ran out of. I was totally distracted there. I like Kenseth. For those of you who don't know, yeah, he's always been my favorite. I would not. Okay, for $100,000. Okay, yeah, Jay Cutler can come to the Texans if it's only gonna cost us 100. That's like free. But no, I don't want Jay Cutler. I don't know how anyone would want Jay Cutler. Knowing nothing about college basketball this year, if I had to pick who was going to win it all, I don't know, I'd just pick Kentucky. I just know they're always good. Aren't they like a 2 seed this year or a 3 seed? They're still probably one of the favorites. I'm not going to buy one of Kyle's shirts. Although I like the design, not going to lie. But I'm not going to tell you what's in the new parody. I mean, I hinted at a few little things on Wednesday. I have not worked on it since yesterday. I was going to work on it later tonight and most of the day tomorrow. And it should be up Monday. That's what I'm aiming for. Oh boy, we've already filled up this lobby. Nicely done. Let's do Phoenix. I'm terrible at Phoenix, but let's do it. I'm doing Phoenix. Ooh, Jay Cutler or Colin Kaepernick. Oh, that's like the worst. Oh man. I don't know. I'd probably pick Cutler. Texans will probably draft a quarterback. I think they're still trying to get what's his face, Tony Romo. Oh yes, Texas Motor Speedway is a great track to go to. It's you know, if you've seen races there. It's pretty average racing. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the most exciting, but it's also, I wouldn't say it's boring racing there. That facility though is pretty nice. It was built in the mid '90s, so compared to a lot of these other tracks, it's fairly new. And they just repaved it, so it'll be interesting to see repaved and reconfigured it. So I think the racing will be unique there. I think it'll be similar to what we've seen at Kentucky, and I think the racing at Kentucky is pretty decent for a mile-and-a-half racetrack. I doubt I'm gonna do a career mode. I'm not gonna do a full-on gameplay. Why are you wearing so many Logano things? Did you buy out their whole truck or their whole hauler? Can't imagine anyone has that many Logano things. I'm sure I think you'll have a good time at that first race. Pocono, the area around Pocono looks really nice. I mean, it's up, you know, in Pennsylvania. It's in the mountains, a lot of trees up there. It looks really nice. I've been near there. I've never been to the actual racetrack, but I've been around in that area, and it is a very nice area. I am picking Larson to win at California this week, so that's where I stand there. But that's easy to say. And he won the pole today, right? So I'm trash. So I guess that kind of a cheap pick. My dark horse is actually going to be Suarez, which is hard to believe given how mediocre he's been. But the Toyotas looked faster this week, and he qualified 10th today? Oh, that was half my fault. He qualified 10th, I think, so who knows? Suarez could hit on something. If I think it's going to come down to a little bit of strategy if he's going to win the race. I don't think he's going to go out there and dominate or anything, but it wouldn't completely surprise me if he comes out and competes, maybe steals a win. It would surprise me a little bit, but not that much. Well, I don't know where Johnny Manziel is going to go. I highly doubt anyone's. I mean, somebody might pick him up. I mean, he may be worth the risk to some team, but he's not much of a risk. I don't think anyone's going to pick him up thinking he's going to be their starter. People are going to pick him up, and maybe he'll be their backup for somebody. But I don't know if you'd even want that. That's a lot of potentially negative publicity for just a backup quarterback. I do not have any 2017 cars yet, but I did just recently order a bunch, and a bunch of them should be showing up in the next few days. So I will have them. I will have about 13 or 14 within a week or so. Parody is coming out on Monday, I believe. Monday, maybe Tuesday. I don't want to put a specific date because I'm still not that far into editing, and editing might end up taking a really long time. I'm making some progress here. I started really bad. Now I'm up to 4th. These Jimmy Johnson, I'm kicking every Jimmy Johnson out of this lobby, I swear. They're all, it feels like every single one I see is a lap down, driving like a psychopath. Is Manziel going to the Saints, or is this some fake news on this stream here? 360. Oh, make that a 1080. No, wait, no. 720. My bad. Oh, I don't even know which way's forward now. Oh, man. Oh, my. I only lost 5 positions. Oh, never mind. There they all go. That's 10 positions right there. That could have been better. I was about to get through that and do pretty well. I think it's the fact that I'm driving as Truex, which is causing all this bad luck, all these crazy people to wreck me at the worst possible time. I potentially will do a review, a diecast review, but I don't know. I do those every year, but I don't put any work into them. I kind of just look at the cars and say what I think about them. So I don't know that I'll do that again, but perhaps, who knows. I'm not going to have that many right away, so it'd be, if I wait and do it like over the summer when I have a bunch more, I don't know, it might be kind of late at that point. Ah, move, Newman. Gosh, dang it, Newman. Gosh, dang it, all of you. Darn everybody. Oh, of course our radiator's looking... Oh, this thing doesn't say our radiator's bad. Yeah, our radiator's car's about to blow up because it's been run into by about half the field. Oh, that guy just blew a tire. Blew about 3 tires. There's a couple new drivers in the new parody. I mean, as more drivers retire and other drivers, you know, start to join, obviously, yes, there will be other characters added eventually. But I don't know for sure yet. Who's Jeff Gordon? What? Oh, I'm sneaking by. Coming for a top 10 spot here. I can sneak in and get a top 10. I gotta get a top 10 in my own lobby. I can't let these other people beat me. Well, okay. We'll play dirty. I like pie. Most types of pie. A decent amount of pie. Not all types of pie. I haven't even had all types of pie. You guys are garbage. Wow. Not you in the chat, these drivers. Although some of you drivers are in the chat, in which case maybe I did just insult you, but these people are pretty garbage. Alright, 15th, whatever. What are you gonna do? Can't win them all. Enric Jonies. That's a fun name. Well, thanks, Fireball. I have an Eric Jones Xfinity car, and I may just use that. But yes, I have seen places you can get good custom cars, and perhaps if I got one, it would probably Jones would be one I would get, because I don't even think they're not going to make a 1/64 scale one for him. I don't think they did for Boyer last year. Maybe they may have eventually, but it was late. And I think it has to do with 5 Hour Energy as a sponsor. You know how they put plates on like Keselowski's Miller Lite car or Harvick's Busch car or whatever. I think they kind of do the same thing. I didn't put anybody in the wall. I don't know. That wasn't me. I didn't put any. You're actually gonna blame me for one of those wrecks. I didn't wreck anyone there. They were already wrecked when I got to them. Speaking of no, I hate Kentucky. I'm terrible at Kentucky. Jeez. What to do? 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 I do not know. Darlington. I did it. Why do people give you crap for liking Kenseth? That's the weirdest driver for someone to like hate on you for liking. Like, honestly, unless they're all Keselowski or Logano fans, there's really no reason for them to dislike Kenseth. It's not like he's terrible or anything. He's, you know, won a championship. He's pretty good. Geez, a lot of questions came by really fast. A couple of them caught my eye, but I missed them. There's one about Kenseth winning a championship or not, or something like that. I think the question was, would I rather him win a championship and then just retire? Or would I rather, like, Peyton Manning it, this whole thing? Or would I rather him win a championship and then keep racing? I think the question was, keep racing for 10 more years? I don't think unless he wants to, I wouldn't, like, want to be the guy to, like, force him, Matt, you must keep driving for another decade. I doubt he wants to race that long. But, you know, if he wins a championship, I don't care if he retires, honestly. Let me put it that way. If he wins a title this year and then retires, I'd be fine with it. Astros, Texans, or Rockets? If I had to pick one, it's probably either Astros or Rockets. I've been an Astros fan the longest, but I'm probably a bigger Rockets fan these days. So it's like, I don't know how to weight the two things. I've noticed a lot of older people tend to like Matt Kenseth. I think it's because he is an older driver, and he kind of like, I mean, he's the oldest full-time driver in the Cup Series this year. I was at Disney World once, and I ran into it. I was wearing a Matt Kenseth shirt, and this older couple came up to me. I was like, oh, Matt Kenseth. I remember watching him at short tracks in Wisconsin or something. I was like, oh, boy, yeah. I didn't see those, but I know he did that. Thanks, Ducky from Home. Is that your name? That is a name. All right. I'm actually decent at Darlington in this game. Better than in the past games. It was terrible at Darlington in the older, in like inside line and whatnot. I'm actually not awful at it in this game. A bunch of Kyle Bushes up here and Matt Tifft trying to overdrive me into the corner. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen, little boy. Yeah, you slide back up in line. Get where you belong. Oh, I was garbage on exit there. I have no opinion about the Oakland Raiders. Or, no, wait, are they still in Oakland? Where even are they now? Are they in... They made... So many teams are changing locations. I don't even know. Are they still in Oakland or did they go to Vegas? don't even know. I got so much to keep track of. There's so many things to keep track of. I believe, yes, Kenseth and Junior were, I think, both started in 2000. Kenseth was Rookie of the Year. Just saying. Yeah. I'm not trying to ignore you. I'm sorry. I just haven't maybe noticed your question specifically. Yes, I do remember you. 78 Purple Fire. Wasn't it? Was it your birthday a couple days ago? No, I don't remember what it was. Oh, why are there so many cars on the apron? Did they all just exit pit road or something? And this Paul Menard here creeping on us. This top 5. This is a pretty intense battle here up front. Oh. Best place to eat at in Texas is a place near where I live called Locatelli's Pizza. It is the greatest pizza. It's mostly thin crust pizza, but it's like not like any thin crust pizza I've had anywhere else. It's amazing. It's a little hole in the wall place. Actually, they have a couple locations near where I lived. It's in North Houston though, so if you're ever in the Cypress or just Northwest Houston area, Google Locatelli's Pizza. Like half the people that work there know who I am. I've been there so much. Is that the leader? Oh my goodness. I'm coming for you, baby. Oh yes, twin, block him for me. Oh, didn't really do a very good job. A lot of Toyotas up here. Oh, I was there, bro. That was your fault. Oh, clear. Nice. Weird Al Yankovic. I forgot about that guy. Does he still do things? Does he still make videos? He's classic. He's one of those things that everyone should know about. He's one of those people, I mean, not things. Oh, come on, bro. Don't wreck me for the lead. What is that? What's up with that, man? Just because you're driving as Kyle Busch and your name is Skittlebrain. Goodness. Oh, yeah. Stay in the wall. No regrets. How the heck did he get such a run? Oh, this is bad. Okay, good. Oh, this is still bad. Blocked. Blocked again. Oh. Dude, it's like I'm like a freaking X-wing out here, Star Wars style. Gotta get to the inside of this lapped car. Really aggravating me. I almost wrecked him. It's okay. I got a small gap here. Oh goodness! Come on, people, just keep it clean. There's only 2 lanes at this track. Oh, don't tell me anything about our radiator, Bobby. Get to his bottom. Here we go. Going to the inside. Oh no. Oh no. Not like this. Danica, get out. Bro, you're a lap down. What are you trying to do? Protect the lucky dog position? This is a 11. Good grief. This guy's a joke. If I lose this race because of this 28th place car. No Scope Pro. Good lord, what a name. Just screams a 10-year-old. There we go. He did it to himself. I haven't been looking at the comments for about the last 3 laps, so I apologize for that. I've been focused on trying to win one for the homeland. Still got a 2-second lead, but one of these idiots wrecks me, and that's all over. Oh, please stay down there. Goodness. Tony, what are you doing, man? Get clear. Yes, there we go. Alrighty. Come on, Truex. Alright, don't have too much lap traffic ahead of me now. These guys better race it pretty clean if they know it's good for them. What's my lead? Oh yes, 3.5 seconds. Just don't spin me, Logano. Just go. I'll let you go. That's fine. You got 5 laps down, but that doesn't matter. Just don't wreck me. Oh goodness. This is intense. Wow, there's 130. I just looked over. There's 134 people watching. I think that's a new record. Thanks for joining, guys. Wow, what on earth? That was a weird lag right there. He his back wheels lifted off the ground. Still a 3-second lead. We're good here. 1 to go. Come on. Just take it nice and easy. Oh no. Any little thing goes wrong here and I'm gonna. Oh, come on. Get out of the way. Yes. Alright, still a 3-second lead almost. We got this. Oh, no. Jimmy, my God. You are the worst human being. I should have noticed his name. I could kick him. Ooh, just wheel hopped. But that's okay. Nothing can deter the Truex. Alright, now I'll look at the comments, guys. Sorry, I have not looked at the comments for literally the last 4 laps. Oh, great. I just saw a comment on my most recent video that said, Eric, I will never look at you the same way again. For those of you who did not see my clown, evil, mutant zombie attack video, yeah, I look pretty ridiculous. That was right before I cut my hair. Thanks, I'm glad you guys liked the video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. I'll still be here when you get back. It's only like 4 minutes long. Oh, the 2 phones thing. Okay, well, I don't know if Mark cares about him saying it. He had, I think, one in his pocket was actually like an iTouch that he has, and then his actual cell phone was in his other pocket. That was when somebody made that comment. I always joke because I always thought that was fun. I always think it's funny that he has that, and that was that's funny that somebody noticed that, which is really weird because it's not really that visible. Like, I don't know how anyone really noticed that. That camera, we didn't even use my camera for most of that video. I think we used primarily we used Mark's camera, which is, I don't know the exact model. It's like a Canon DSLR of some kind. Let's do Richmond. Man, this lobby's been maxed out. My goodness, you're right. I had an idea for a thing me and Affleck Cup Series could do once, and then I never pulled the trigger on it. But yeah, that'd be fun. I've always thought it'd be fun if I could get him to do a voice in one of the videos, just as like a guest starring role. Because that'd be pretty easy. I could just, ring him up and see if he wanted to do it. But I have not yet had the time or the I do not watch Grimm. I've heard that is a good show, though. Is that still an ongoing show, or is that show over? Do they still make new episodes? I'm not even sure. I know there's severe weather. I got a notification on my phone. There's a tornado warning in Houston right now. I'm not in Houston, but I got a notification that there's a tornado warning, which is really weird because last night I actually had a dream that a tornado was hitting my high school, and I was getting a bunch of Snapchats from my friends like, "Whoa, look, there's a tornado out there." So when I saw that notification that there was a tornado watch or warning or whatever, I was like, "Whoa, maybe I'm psychic or whatever," or I just felt like pointing that out. It was a cool dream. It was very vivid, very realistic, which maybe only further adds to my theory. Oh goodness, 3 wide at Richmond, never a good sign. No, Dale Jr. wide. No, no, random 38 car. No, Junior again. Oh! I just limboed underneath another race car. That's never a good sign. What are you people doing? Do you know where the brake pedal is? Oh my lord, these drivers are terrible. Come on, Junior. What are you doing? You were the guy who almost wrecked me earlier. Come on, man. At least try to lift. Oh, he's still not lifting. Alright. Well, 3 wide. Basically all of us leaning on each other. There'd be so many blown tires. Oh, come on. Don't turn left. Why did he not ghost out? The dude was driving the wrong way. That should have ghosted him out. I think I am the only good driver of Fireball. These other people, they're all amateurs. My goodness, someone should give me a contract. I can drive for Front Row Motorsports. Seems like they're changing drivers every other week.
Our radiator's looking pretty bad.
That would be funny if me and Gino did like a race together. That would be funny. I wonder if he has a PS4, or I don't know, maybe, or I have a PS3. I wonder if that would ever work out. That'd be funny.
That was a great lap.
14th place out of 39. It's okay, at least now I got some breathing room finally. I can just kind of take it easy and chill.
That was a great lap.
Oh, guy in the wall. It's okay, we're all good. I know, 147 people. That's awesome that you guys are all hanging out here. That's really cool. I've discovered that Friday nights, and it makes sense, you know, it's first night of the weekend. No, there was an actual, another actual tornado warning or something, or a tornado watch. I got some alert on my phone that said, like, hey, just so you know, in Harris County, which is the county Houston's primarily in, there is a tornado watch / warning or something like that. And I was like, wow, I had a dream about that. What a weird coincidence. Maybe I dreamed the warning. I should check my phone again, just to be sure. Make sure everyone back home is safe. Although it was pretty windy today in Austin, and Austin's only a couple hours away from Houston, so maybe they're getting a slightly more higher up version of what we had. Somebody asked me when deck season 8 is. It is in May. I've mentioned that a few times, and I guess I'll have to continue to mention it every now and then so people all know. Deck season 8 is in May. There'll be videos coming like at the beginning of May that say when signups are and all that, so nobody. You don't have to like freak out. I'm not gonna like hide that information somewhere. It'll be pretty obvious. It'll be its own video titled like Dex sign up date or something like that. It'll be obvious. No, people are checking the weather for me. Nice. Thanks, Mr. Blue Jay. What the? That was just uncalled for. Somebody get his license plate. Call it in. Get the fuzz out here. That guy just pulled the biggest hit and run in my life. You can ask me any question, Mr. Nuke. Can't guarantee that I'll answer it. Partially because I may just not see your question. Wow, 150. I wonder if can we get to 200 people in here? If we get to 200 people in here, I will run out into the streets screaming, but I won't film it, so you'll have no idea of knowing whether if I actually did or not. I will need that top 10 to please my family. Oh, wreck each other, Hendrick teammates. Or, no, come on, Junior. You wrecked me twice already this race. I know it was you, Camp 78 Racing. Calling you out, buddy boy. Giving you a little bumper. Giving you the bumper, baby. 8th place. 9th place, my bad. I thought it was 8th. Good enough for me. Top 10. Yes. Rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I'm actually going to check the weather in Houston. I'm curious. What's going on out there? Houston weather. Oh, nope. Google. Nope. Oh my. Houston weather. Alright, it's loading. It's loading. Oh, it's loading. Yep. Oh yeah. 80% chance of rain. Yeah, that makes sense. Tornado watch is in effect until midnight. Okay, so it's just a watch. They haven't actually seen tornadoes. Okay, I saw your question, Mr. Nuke. It was what got me into NASCAR. I don't know. I think when I was a young kid, like 6, 7 years old, I don't know. I liked playing with toy cars. I liked Hot Wheels cars. I had a lot of Hot Wheels sets and whatnot. Not a lot, I guess, but I had a few. I had a lot of Hot Wheels tracks, and I would just build my own little tracks out of them and like send cars flying off the back of my couch or something. That kind of thing. And just one day I remember flipping through channels, or maybe my dad was flipping through channels. Someone was flipping through channels, and I just remember getting to see part of a NASCAR race, and I remember just being like mind blown. I was like, they have actual car racing? I was like, because all the Hot Wheels things you see, these cars like flipping out, they're like driving through mountains or something ridiculous, and I was always like, as a 6-year-old, I just didn't know any better. I assumed like, oh, yeah, obviously that's fake. That's, you know, they can't actually do that in real life. But then when I saw NASCAR, I was like, oh, they actually have real car racing? It just never occurred to me. So I started watching a little bit then, and then for one of my birthdays or somewhere along the line, I got NASCAR Thunder 2004, and I loved that game. And I liked Matt Kenseth's paint scheme the best, so I initially played as him, and then I learned later that my mom was actually good friends with his cousin at one point. I guess she still is, but she doesn't live in Texas anymore, so So that's when I learned a little bit about Matt Kenseth, and that's how I became a Kenseth fan. A street race at St. Petersburg. Isn't that like an F1 or IndyCar race track or something? I don't know. I'm not very familiar with it. I think I remember watching a race there on TV once. Oh, I'm sorry. It must have been a very cringy movie to make you feel the need to comment it. I'm about to check in on that UCLA Kentucky game because I am curious to see. I'd really laugh if after going on TV this whole week and LeVar Ball making a fool of himself talking about how great his kid is. I really hope I think it'd be hilarious if Lonzo Ball just lays a goose egg out there tonight. Okay, they're still early in the first half. Let's see. I want to see stats. Lonzo Ball, what's he done tonight? He has 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 3 points. Okay, I mean, that's early. That's not terrible, but he's clearly not out there making a name for himself just yet. And they are losing. So, it is what it is. Here we are at Vegas. I have seen Herbie Fully Loaded. That's the one with Lindsay Lohan, right? And that has NASCAR in it. That was a fun movie. The NASCAR scene especially is stuck in my mind. It was a well done scene. It was funny. It was comical. They had what? Tony Stewart was in it. Wasn't Gordon in it? Actually had like lines. I can't remember who all was in it. I can't remember if Junior was in it or not. They probably asked him to be. I don't know if he was. Oh, don't wreck me. Come on, McMurray. It's the first lap. 3 wide. Wow, we actually got through that pretty... I'm sorry. That was my fault. Wow. Okay, I feel really bad. I don't know what happened. My car just really got sideways there. That was weird. It's never done that to me before like that. I apologize. It looks like he recovered, though. He recovered pretty well. Okay, Kyle. Now that's just dirty racing, Kyle. It's just dirty racing. Skittlebrain, not you again. I should have known. You call yourself Skittlebrain, but yet you drive his M&M's car. You know there's a Skittles car available for download in this game, and it might even be free. I don't even know. It's okay. He's clearing out traffic for me. Gonna use the apron here. Catch up on Kenseth. Oh, I saw Logan, old man. It was a good movie. I know very little about X-Men or Wolverine or any of that, but I was told that was a really good movie. Logan was, and so I went and saw it about a week ago, and it was a good movie. It makes me almost want to go back and watch some of the other Wolverine movies just to kind of get a better context for everything. But that was a really well done movie. It's becoming a trend these days, R-rated superhero movies. They did it with Deadpool, and that's obviously was, a comedy primarily, but that was like the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time. Wouldn't surprise me if Logan catches up gets pretty close. I mean, Logan's not funny at all. It's very serious, very dramatic, very violent. But it was a very good movie. If you're into superheroes and you're at least, I'd say 15 or 16 years old, definitely hit that thing up if you can. I'm catching you, Logano. Are you the leader? Yeah, okay. Logano there's the leader. Got to catch Joey. Haven't seen very many Loganos in this race tonight. What track is this? I don't even know what track I picked. Is this Vegas? I think it's Vegas. I'm garbage. What did I tried to run the bottom. Wreck him, Truex. Wait, is that Truex? No! He wrecked himself! Oh, he wrecked himself! Just giving away victories. Just handing out participation trophies over here. It's like the YMCA. I'm winning so many trophies. I don't know if NASCAR is a passion. It's my favorite form of. It's probably my favorite form of entertainment. It's the one I'm most involved with, probably most knowledgeable about, because I've been watching it a long time. I've always been interested in it. I've gotten to learn a decent amount of the ins and outs of how the series and everything works. I've learned almost all these drivers' personalities, got a pretty good grasp on who's here, and that's kind of how. It's interesting, I rarely run into people in my day-to-day life who are actual NASCAR fans. People, if anyone knows what NASCAR is, they're like, oh yeah, that's Jeff Gordon, right? Dale Jr., okay, I know that is. They drive in circles. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's it, I get it. You're not a big fan of it. I always tell people when they ask why I like NASCAR, it's the kind of thing, it's like you got to get into it, because in a way it almost becomes like a reality show, but more real than a reality show, and it involves race cars going really fast, which is just kind of cool in general, and I think most people can agree that race cars are cool things, for the most part. And it's just the kind of thing, when you get into it and you watch enough races, you watch it long enough, to be able to get past just the initial them driving in circles, you learn the different driver personalities, and then instances like Kyle Busch and Joey Logano at wherever it was, Vegas a couple weeks ago, becomes really entertaining. Because that Kyle Busch is kind of crazy, and Logano's got a history with a lot of these Toyota drivers, so it becomes fun to watch and see how that's going to develop, and you never know exactly what's going to happen. So you got to get into it. You got to you gotta take the time to get into it. It's not like football or something like that where I think anyone can just watch it and within 2 or 3 games they're gonna be hooked. I think you gotta give NASCAR requires a little bit more of time to get used to. That being said, I think going to NASCAR races, I've had actual friends of mine say like, oh, I'd love to go to a NASCAR race. Those look like really fun, even though they know nothing about NASCAR. They don't care about racing as far as I can tell. But just on the surface, an actual NASCAR race weekend, especially if you do it right, I'd gotta say is, I mean, I've been to plenty of baseball, plenty of basketball games, a couple of football games. It's probably the most just overall fun, eventful event other than like the Super Bowl, of major sports. I just got another comment on my new recent zombie clown video saying, I don't get it. It's an interesting comment. I don't know. I mean, there's not really much to get. It's just I thought it would be a fun little kind of action, comedy, scary thing to make. I win that race? I won again, didn't I? Oh yeah, 2 in a row. I think I won. Oh yeah, I was checking out on the Rockets score. I don't have in Austin, of course. We don't get Houston sports because I don't know. The world hates life. I don't understand it. But I'm able to watch their national TV games. Tonight's not a national TV game. That's part of why I'm doing a stream. Yeah, I was paying attention. They were up. Oh, they're still up by 5. I see with 1:24 to go. Cool. Oh, now they're up 8. Somebody must have just hit a 3. All right, sweet deal, Rockets. Good job. James Harden, 38 points, 16 assists. All right, going back to the NBA conversation. James Harden, you can't not give it to him, man. I get Westbrook's hitting a lot of triple doubles, but James Harden, 38 and 16. And he had a streak just not that long ago where he had like 2 or 3 straight 40-point triple doubles. I mean, come on now. Thoughts on Newman win? I didn't address it very much in Out of the Groove the other day. I kind of just briefly mentioned it. In contrast to when Chris Buescher won last season, Chris Buescher clearly didn't really earn the victory. They took a very random gamble and then never really had to defend it because it started raining and it worked out for them. If it hadn't rained, they would have lost. They would have been finished 30th. In this case, at least, Newman, they took a gamble, then they were forced to go out on the racetrack and defend their gamble, and Newman did a great job on that restart, got away from him and held him off on really old tires. So I was fine with Newman winning, and like I said in Out of the Groove, he was running top 10 most of the day. He had a decent car, so can't say it wasn't somewhat a team effort. I meant to change the track, but that's okay. Martinsville's all right. I have a Canon XA20 as my camera. I use that for actually everything. It's kind of overkill for doing stop motions. Like, I don't know if you're just it's not the best, or it doesn't necessarily take very much better pictures than a cheaper camera. But since I use it for most of my videos, I use it for Out of the Groove and stuff as well. It's good for all that. Oh, I hate Draymond Green, so definitely Russell Westbrook. I actually would like Westbrook okay. I despise Draymond Green. I mean, he's probably my least favorite NBA player. Possibly my least favorite athlete in any major sport. Do we still have 40 people? We only have 39 people in here now. Someone left. I didn't kick anybody out, I don't think. Ooh, I haven't seen a Kyle Busch Halloween car out here in online racing in a while. That's interesting. I'm at 7th place. Oh, this junior car and Kenseth are all over the place. Oh! Ryan Blaney out here doing backflips and cartwheels. Excuse me, guys. You're going to blow up my radiator. Oh, sorry. I've seen this comment a bunch and I have not addressed it yet. Sorry about that. Danica's progress in NASCAR. Honestly, at this point, I don't think she's really going to ever improve past what she is now, and that's honest to God truth. I still can't tell if it's how much of it is her and how much of it is her car. I think she's at Stewart House Racing, so obviously they got pretty good engines, but like even with the last couple of years, we've seen Tony Stewart, the 14 car, has not been very good, and we know Tony Stewart's a good driver. So I don't know how big of a fault is it really hers. When she first joined, she's definitely better than she was like 4 or 5 years ago when she first really got into the Cup Series or into NASCAR in general. I still think someone needs to give her a full-time Xfinity ride, because right before she left that to come full-time in the Cup Series, she was actually competing for wins at most racetracks. And that was fun to watch. I liked rooting for Danica in Xfinity races. I wanted her to win. She came really close a couple of times. And then they instead rushed her to the Cup Series because GoDaddy wanted that, and understandably so. Same with Suarez. He's not really ready for Cup Series racing, I don't think. He'll do okay this year, but one more year in the Xfinity Series was what he really needed. But Eris really needed him in the Cup Series, and obviously Edwards retired, and that kind of threw a wrench in their plans, and arguably Eris had something to do with that, I would say, if you're into conspiracy theories. But Danica, I just think at this point she's not going to improve that much more as of now. But she has improved. In my opinion, I think she's a driver who's capable of finishing top 20 most of the races. I think a successful season for her would be to get a couple of top fives, at least make yourself relevant when they talk about the chase. Like try to finish in the top 20, top 25 in points, whereas last couple of years she's always been closer to 30th. Just continue to slowly improve as best you can, and I don't know. She's still good for NASCAR, even though she's losing sponsors and whatnot now, and they had a big brouhaha with whoever they were called, Nature's Bakery, about what licensing and stuff, sponsorship deals. That being said, I still think, she's a good marketer. She still markets for like Coca-Cola. We see her in all the Coca-Cola ads and all that. So she's still generally a positive for the sport, in my opinion, and but she's definitely not the worst driver on the track. So I think people who continue to make Danica jokes, I don't make Danica jokes anymore. I don't think I've ever really made Danica jokes, but I definitely don't make them now because at this point, I think she's proven she's a capable enough driver. She's not the best. She's not going to win a championship anytime soon, but she is at least a capable enough driver. These days, most of the wrecks that she's involved in are not her fault. Whereas when she first got into the sport, almost all the wrecks she was involved with were in some way her fault. So I'll give her credit there. And we've seen the same thing, like when Ricky Stenhouse Jr., he was so good in the Xfinity Series. He showed up in the Cup Series and was trash, honestly. I mean, he was not very good at all, and he still hasn't really been that great, even though I'd blame a lot of his problems with Roush Fenway Racing in general. Since Edwards and Kenseth have left Roush Fenway and now Biffle, it's been a disaster. Well, apparently I have lost connection to the server. I hope I don't lose connection to the stream. I'm going to keep driving. I mean, hopefully that just means this lobby messed up. I still see the chat moving on the right there, and I'm not losing viewers as far as I can tell, so I think stuff is still going on. And the laps are still ticking, so I'm just going to finish this race. I have no thoughts about Corey LaJoie. I didn't even know who Corey LaJoie was until the beginning of this season, so I have no idea if he's supposed to be any good or what. If he continues to drive for the team he's driving for now, obviously he's never going to go anywhere. He's going to have to get a ride at a bigger name team or a better funded team. But I don't know, he might be a decent enough driver. I know he got into it with Sorensen. I'm going to assume I'm still seeing comments and everything. I'm going to assume the stream's still working. Victory screech. Isaiah Thomas, I mean, he's been good. He hasn't been as good as Harden or Westbrook, so, he's been good, though. Let's check in on that, by the way, to see if the Rockets held on to one. They did. Good job, Rockets. How did Harden finish up? 38 points, 7 rebounds, 17 assists. That's just ridiculous. And only 3 turnovers, too, which is well below average for him. So, nice game. All right, cool. I guess I'm still in. I just got kicked out. See if I can rejoin my own lobby. Except now I'm not the host, so it doesn't feel like my lobby anymore. I'm starting to lose my voice. I'm majoring in radio, television, and film production. So, yep. Gonna make videos and movies. Hopefully. Somebody asked me if I like Mike Joy. I do like Mike Joy, actually. He's one of my favorite commentators. I think he's been doing it a long time. He's very good at it. Ugliest driver. That's tough. I go Keselowski or Kyle Busch on that one. But I hate to make fun of people's looks, even though they both they're something else. I'm trying to answer as many questions as I can, but occasionally I see a lot of questions that are duplicates. Like a bunch of people have asked me who I think is going to win this weekend. I've mentioned it a couple of times. I'm picking Larson, even though it's kind of lame because I know he won the pole, but I would have probably been leaning towards Larson before the race weekend even started, just because he's been good at California in the past. He won at Michigan last year, so. Casey Kane's off to a decent start this year. I would not be surprised if he sneaks into the chase. At this point, it's pretty early. I'm not sure who to pick, and since we don't have Edwards, so that's a car that usually would make the chase, that's not going to be in the chase this year. We usually have Stewart, who's competing for a chase spot. He's not in there this year, so that's a spot that's kind of open up in the air. I think drivers that I am pretty confident are going to make the chase still are like the guys who've won already, obviously, and then like Jimmy Johnson, Denny Hamlin, Kyle Busch, who else? Joey Logano. Keselowski's already won this year. Kenseth, I think, is probably going to make the chase. Harvick. I think guys that are like kind of going to be battling for the last handful of spots are people like Eric Jones, people like McMurray. Larson. Larson's off such a good start. I'm convinced he'll probably get into the chase, probably with a win. Guys, yeah, like McMurray, Jones, Suarez. Boyer's going to be in there competing for a spot. Maybe Stenhouse, maybe Austin Dillon. Some of those people. Thanks, Samantha Johnson. Thanks for watching. If I had to pick a champion at this point in the season, I'd lean towards Truex, but that's just me right now. I do not. Man, that's the worst part of getting kicked out of my own lobby is I'm in 27th place now on the start. Blah. At least. Oh, Jim. Wow. I had one guy to dodge and I couldn't even dodge him. Oh no. Oh no. I think I'm going to go ahead and disconnect from this. I'm going to start a new lobby. See if other people can jump in. So you hear that, guys? If you've been waiting to try and get in the lobby, boom. Here, another one's about to jump in here. No minimum. All tracks. Do what I did before. 3. I want there to be. Can I go this way and make it? Oh shoot! No, I can't. Okay. And 40. There it is. There it freaking is. And boom! I'm back in control. And I actually do want to do Atlanta, so I'm gonna leave it. If I had to pick a Final Four now, I'd go Truex, Larson, Johnson, and Keselowski. No! Get out of here, Skittle Brain! I just took a sip of water, but of course Skittle Brain would be like the first guy in here. I'm not purposely ignoring anyone, Jeremy. Sorry, I literally see all these people saying, please answer my question. I'm not looking at the person who's answering the question. I'm just trying to see the question and try to think of an actual good answer for it. I don't think I've ever been to Virginia, but maybe I have. I'm not actually sure. I took a trip out to like the Smoky Mountains a long time ago. I don't remember if I ever actually went to Virginia or not. I'd have to ask my parents. NASCAR inspired me to make this channel the way it is. I wouldn't have picked NASCAR as a topic if I didn't at least somewhat enjoy it. I have no preference between Formula 1 or IndyCar. I don't really watch either very consistently at all, so I couldn't say. I think Dale Jr., I tend to think he'll make the chase just because he's with Hendrick, and I tend to believe they'll get their act together at some point, but I don't know if I could pick him. I don't know that he'll be one of those guys competing for a spot. Somebody asked if I make friends easily. That's a question to ask my friends. I don't know. I'm generally a fairly I don't go out and actively seek conversations with strangers, but when people, come up to me and talk, I like to think I'm a fairly personable guy, easy to talk to at least for the most part, but yeah, I don't know. It's a question to ask my friends. Guys, was this easy to start being friends with me? I didn't have to. My parents didn't pay you, did they? I don't think Junior's going to win a race this season. From what I've seen from that team so far, I would not pick him to win a race yet this season. Which I know, I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, if he does win a race, great. I mean, he is with Hendrick Motorsports, and Hendrick just won the championship. Obviously, Hendrick Motorsports knows what they're doing, but That 88 car has not looked very strong yet this season. Other than the plate races, they've looked pretty middle of the pack, really. I did see a trailer for the Captain Underpants movie. I read those books when I was like 7, 8 years old. Not a bunch. Like that was back when like Magic Treehouse books. I'd read the crap out of those. I would read, what were some of those other ones called? Junie B. Jones. That was one. It was like a girl who was, I don't know, something. She had just problems and with kindergarten problems. I don't even know. And yes, Captain Underpants. I did read some of the Captain Underpants. I forgot all about the movie. Honestly, watching that trailer, I remember I forgot all about some of the plot points of the fact that it was a teacher that like was hypnotized into being a underwear wearing superhero. Which now that I say it out loud, I realize why it was a book for 7-year-olds or 5-year-olds, however old they were. I can't say I doubt that I'm going to go see that in theaters, but it is definitely a sight to behold. All right, I'm usually decent at Atlanta, but this guy got the jump on me at the start, and I'm kind of getting distracted. Oh, I'd love some Arby's. I'm actually kind of hungry. Oh, what the? Dude, you just spun completely out. That was like a Daytona all over again. What? That was the weirdest thing. I've never seen a car in this particular game spin out like that. I've seen that in other NASCAR games. That was weird. Wow. Mario or Sonic? When I was a kid, I loved Sonic the Hedgehog. First video game I ever played was the first Sonic the Hedgehog on the original Sega Genesis. And I even had some of the Sonic the Hedgehog comic books back in the day. I think that series actually still goes, but I never was a comic book person, but I did have like probably a good 100 Sonic the Hedgehog comic books. Oh, they're probably in my closet somewhere. So definitely Sonic. I still play a decent amount of the newer games, even though they're not that good. And yes, Verizon Cup Series, I did see your thing a second ago. I'm sorry you broke your arm. That I didn't mean to be ignoring you. I just kept rushing. I thought I addressed someone broke their arm earlier. I thought I said something about it. I'm sorry, I've never broken a bone. I can't imagine the pain, but I've heard it hurts, so I hope that gets better and starts feeling better very soon. Wow, if you can get Jacksepticeye on the phone and say, hey, would you like to do a collab with this random kid with 40,000 subscribers? And he says yes, wow, that'd be something. I don't really watch Jacksepticeye. I saw a video recently with him in it, and that was the first I'd ever actually heard or seen anything about him, really. Like I'd seen, you know, I knew he was a YouTube channel, but I didn't really know anything about him. How big of a lead do I got here? 4 seconds. All right, I'm cruising unless somebody really screws me up. I love Nigahiga. Ryan Higa is one of my all-time favorite YouTubers. I've been subscribed to him for like 8 years, and he's never disappointed me. And somebody asked me if I watch Good Mythical Morning, the Rhett and Link talk show. I used to. And here's the thing about Rhett and Link, actually. 4 or 5 years ago, there's a lot of YouTubers I watched. Rhett and Link was one of them. I knew Rhett and Link when they had less than 1 million subscribers. I was one of those guys. I was like, man, these guys, that was when they were still making funny music videos. And I was like, yeah, these are fun. I love these. I'd get them stuck in my head and everything. And so I did watch a decent, I subscribed to Good Mythical Morning. I watched a decent amount of it when I was like freshman in high school, like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. I think I actually am still subscribed to them. I see them in my sub box almost every day, but I rarely watch Good Mythical Morning or any of that anymore. Because now Rhett and Link, they're up to like, what, 10, 11, 12 million subscribers? Like, they've hit the big time. Like, in terms of running a business model on a YouTube channel, they are the people to imitate, because whatever they did with marketing, their videos, however they did it, they killed it the last couple of years. I wish they'd go back to doing more music videos, though. Those are fun. That was classic Rhett and Link. I like the old Rhett and Link better. To request a car in the W Cup Series, I will probably be doing the same sponsorship type thing I have recent years, mainly because that seems to have worked. Most people seem to like that. And so how that would work is I'll upload a video, you know, in a few weeks that specifically details all this stuff. But, oh, the pillow video. Yes, Calvin Keselowski, the pillow backwards video they did is like literally, I used to have that on my iPod. That was my favorite thing they ever did, probably. Anyway, back to the other thing. When the video comes out, when the actual sign-up video comes out, you'll just have to comment your name, what driver you want, And like I said, I'll upload a video beforehand that kind of illustrates the rules. So you guys gotta kind of stay tuned. You know, check fairly regularly. You know, stay up to date with all things Double E. Yeah, another win. Man, I'm on fire. Other than that race that I rage quitted out of, I've been on fire. That's like 3 out of 4. Oh, rub some bacon on it. Yeah, these are some classics. Red Link, they were funny, and they were talented actually. I mean, they still are, I'm sure, but. I do not do NASCAR fantasy. Maybe I should though. That might be fun. I did ride the Iron Rattler when I was at Six Flags a few days, or what was it, like a week ago. That was a big ride. Oh, I hate Daytona. Someone just sent me a message on PlayStation saying, "Do Daytona." I really don't like doing plate tracks in this game, especially online. I like doing them in like against the computers or whatever, but Marcos Ambrose, I doubt that he'll ever be back, unless he makes a brief cameo like Juan Pablo Montoya did in that Halloween episode. Rub-a-dub-dub-dub bacon on it, rub-a-dub-dub-dub bacon on it, rub-a-dub-dub-dub bacon on it. Rub some bacon on it. Catchy little tune there. Alright, I'll do Daytona. Somebody asked for Daytona, I'll do it. I'll bite the bullet and I'll do Daytona. Good lord. Oh, and now Mr. Nuke wants me to do Daytona. I don't even know if he's in the chat, if he's actually in this race. He just may want to watch us trash it up at Daytona. I did fantasy baseball for a few years, back when, like I mentioned earlier, when the Houston Astros were just garbage, so I needed a fun way to watch baseball to still enjoy it. So I did fantasy baseball for a few years, and the second year I did it, I was, what did I do? I finished third one year, second one year, then I won the championship one year, and I think I finished dead last, like 12th or 15th or something, and then I stopped. So I like to think I'm decent at fantasy sports, even though I did fantasy football once, and that was like 2 years ago, and I finished second. I can't remember who was my quarterback. I think I had Aaron Rodgers as my quarterback, so that was positive. Thoughts on Michael Waltrip? He's goofy, but that's kind of his personality. He's kind of they have to have the resident goofy guy. Like you think about it, like in the NBA, the goofy guy is like Charles Barkley. He's kind of there. Nobody really cares about what he has to say. He's just there to be goofy. So in NASCAR, they need someone like that, and it's a mixture between Rutledge Wood and Michael Waltrip. They kind of take turns. Dude Perfect. I'm not subscribed to them. I do watch some of their videos. I've seen a decent amount of their videos, and they're some of the most. This is gonna sound like a nerd coming from a kid who's like in film school, but the way they edit their videos is very well done. Very, very, very well edited video. Very well edited videos. And they got some serious sponsorship deals that give them a lot of money to make to use a lot of pretty high-tech gear and whatnot to make some of their videos. I know they live in Texas. I think they live up near Dallas, because I've seen them go to Cowboy Stadium before. I've seen them at Texas Motor Speedway in videos before on their channel. All right, Daytona. I've learned. I don't know. I think they updated this game so it's a little bit different, but I think primarily if you just stick to the bottom, it's very difficult to pass you. But if you open up that bottom much, it's very, very easy to get past. I love that this game still has that patch right before you get into turn 3 where Montoya hit the jet dryer. They still have not. They've repaved it that night, or covered it up and whatnot. And they've never really been able to change, tweak it so it looks the rest of the racetrack. It's still a darker, different color. Just it's a permanent reminder of that wild night. We're Kenseth won. Just saying. No. Oh, that guy's just stalled out right there. That was a terrible attempt at wiping out the field. How am I not closing up on this guy? He's been all over the place. Whoa. He's just lagging. Man, it's going to be impossible to pass this guy if he's, like, actually somewhat good at this game and he's lagging. That's going to be impossible. And apparently my car is, like, got extra tall spoiler because I cannot catch him to save my life, even though I think I'm doing it pretty... I haven't lifted. Oh, blocked. I did too. See, Henry, I stayed home from school that day because originally I thought they were gonna run it in the daytime, and then it kept raining even throughout the day. But I stayed home all day just just in case, Wow, how am I not closing up the gap at all? Oh yeah, Justice League. I wish I could be excited about that movie. Like, I was cautiously excited for Batman v Superman because like I grew up, I've always liked DC superheroes more than or Marvel. I've always liked Batman and like Flash and Wonder Woman, all that stuff. I watched like the Justice League TV show, like animated show when I was a kid. And then Batman vs Superman had some great moments, but in general it was not a very good movie. And so that was kind of disappointing. Then I actually did go see Suicide Squad, and I liked that probably even less. So I honestly can't be high. It's hard for me to be too hyped about Justice League. I will say Wonder Woman looks good. I actually am optimistic about Wonder Woman. I'm not very optimistic about Justice League, but who knows? They're showing a lot of trailers for this movie, which maybe makes them think, oh hey, this one is going to be really good. Please come see it. But who knows? Because I remember they didn't really show. I didn't feel like they showed that many trailers for Batman vs Superman, as if it was like them kind of themselves knowing, like, oh, this movie may not be that great, so we don't want to. I don't know. I feel like any movie they always want to hype it up as much as they can because it's all about views and people paying tickets. I will say I'm more excited for Guardians of the Galaxy 2 than I am for any of the upcoming DC movies. I will say that. Ooh. Oh man, these losers gotta wreck each other right in front of the leaders. Why do they do that? Why do they be like that? Everyone's talking about Tom Brady now in the chat. What's going on? I don't even know the name of the other cameras I used to have. I used to have a couple, these two cameras that look kind of like a flare gun. I don't remember, it was like, I can't remember what brand it even was. Or they were both the same model, I just had two of them. I won? What the heck? I didn't even realize I was in the lead. I thought the leader was still like way ahead of me. I thought it was the 18. Maybe I didn't notice he wrecked or something. I was really distracted. I share a birthday with Denny Hamlin. Good for you. I think yours is definitely more impressive. Oh. Just clobbered the mic with my hand. Oh, that's right. Thanks, Dad. I forgot. I honestly could not remember the name. Did you just dig him out of the shelf or something? I'm pretty sure they're still like in that house somewhere. I'm pretty sure there are other people who have a birthday of December 30th, if I had to guess. Oh, that's right. I'm in charge. Oh. Let's do a road course. I'm feeling it. Actually, no, never. I'm staying with it. I don't want to give these people a head fake. Actually, I'm gonna tune back in. That game's probably at halftime now. People sending me invitations. Still talking about Tom Brady, huh? If Kentucky wins, I'm gonna laugh. I mean, they're probably favored to win, but I'm still gonna laugh. It would be funny to me. Joey Votto, that's a name I have not heard in a long time. Does he still play for the Cincinnati Reds? See, this Lonzo Ball character has only got 6 points and 3 assists. Like, what's all the hype? What is the hype there? What track has the best scenery? That's an odd question. I'd say probably either Phoenix or Pocono. Oh, this is on PS4. If you can see, the button in the lower left is a circle button. Does an Xbox controller have a circle button? I don't think it does.
Get set. The race is going green. There's a green flag.
Alright, Skittlebrain, my arch nemesis. I always mess up this first turn. Well,
All right.
not today. There it is, second place.
All clear.
Oh, okay. Well, isn't that how it is? Skittlebrain. I'm gonna kick him out of this lobby if he doesn't kick himself out. I'm fed up with this nonsense, Skittlebrain. It was funny for about one race. Oh. Some sort of hashtag boycott Skittles. Oh, poor Skittles didn't do anything to deserve that. Ooh, this dude took a terrible line. Why do they not have the tire barriers here like they're supposed to? This guy just pulled a Denny Hamlin. Look at that. Look. just plop. Who's behind me? Oh, good. I thought it was Skittle guy for a second there. I was about to lose my mind. Take it nice and easy up through here. Oh, well, a little too easy. I'm really doing well as Truex here tonight. Maybe he's got some. Maybe there's a secret to this car. Last time I did one of these, I think I was who was I? Chase Elliott or somebody? I was really not very good. Did I know the number 00 car? I remember David Rudiman wrecking really horribly at Texas once. But other than that, I don't know that I remember. Oh no, he wrecked really badly at Watkins Glen, didn't he? I remember that one. Not actually. Those are two pretty serious crashes. Oh, thanks, Dolphin Lover. Really appreciate that comment. Can only do so much. I mean, it's been an hour and a half. I can only fill so much. I only have so many stories to tell. So many references to make. Alrighty. How big is my lead? 5 second lead. Oh my goodness. I could cruise control. Not even Skittlebrain can deter this. Do you really fracture your skull? Ouch. Oh, you're right. It was McDowell. My bad. It was McDowell. Rudiman was the person who wrecked at Watkins Glen, though, right? Maybe I'm totally wrong. Oh, don't apologize now, Dolphin Lover. You've already gone and done it. You've already triggered everyone. This guy. just got a friend request from someone called the Notorious One. I can't tell if they were intentionally not spelling notorious correctly, or if that was if that was just a mistake. Wow, I really sucked that lap. I gave up 3 seconds of my lead. That's really embarrassing. Oh my goodness. Oh, didn't know kamikaze pilots had taken over Jimmy Johnson's car. Oh my gosh, he's still right behind. Oh my lord. This man is determined. Sweet deal. Where's Skittlebrain? If he knows what's good for him, he would have just disconnected. Where is he? Not even in the top 30. Oh no, there's 26th place. Why is he even still trying? He's in 26th. Well, thanks, Dolphin Lover 5. But no matter how much brown nosing you do now, you've still got on my bad side. Oh, never gonna forget that. Oh, I just got a comment from Skittlebrain saying he's sorry. Oh, it's too late for sorry, Skittlebrain. There's people with their usernames. I need more snacks. All I got are crackers. You're not bugging me, Jeremy. I just get a lot of questions. I'm sorry if I've been missing a bunch of obvious questions. Very rarely do I just see a question that I will, like, just not straight up not answer. I haven't kicked anybody, so someone's hacking. That's the only logical explanation. Of course I've listened to a Beatles song. It'd be very difficult to live 19 years of life without listening to a Beatles song. Thanks for the daily reminder. I do not currently have a girlfriend. I feel like I get asked that every stream. I feel like most of y'all have heard me say that now. What track to do? I'll go back. I did auto. No, I'm not gonna do Auto Club. I'll do Kentucky. Let's do Kentucky. I'm terrible at Kentucky. I have listened to the band Rush. I'm not particularly a fan of them. I just know I've heard some of their music. I'm not familiar with Score. Is that a band? A person? Oh my goodness. Skittle over here is still trying to defend himself on my PlayStation chat on the upper left. He's still trying to defend himself. I didn't kick him because because I saw he was starting this race in like 12th, so I guarantee he's not going to catch me at any point, but Psy, isn't that the Gangnam Style guy? He was quite the trend for a year or two. Yeah, I've heard a couple of his songs, the ones that, you know, were #1 on the trending page for years. Oh, thanks, Danielle. I don't even know if that's directed at me, but I'll pretend it's directed at me, and I'll also pretend that it was a compliment. How many 124 scale diecast do I have? I have like 7 or 8 Kenseth specifically. And I probably have like 5 or 6 others of other random drivers. I have like a Biffle one, I have a Gordon one, I have a couple other random drivers that I don't even know where half of them came from. I was recently gifted a Kyle Busch 2016 Texas Wind diecast, which is really cool. Well, it does not surprise me that it was a Logano. Alright, crowd surfing here. Well, I guess that's that. What a big plot twist. Wasn't even Skittlebrain this time. It was Joey Logano. If it ain't Kyle Busch, it's Joey Logano. Isn't that just how it works? Oh, goodness. Guys, we're in 28th place. Can we just drive clean? You know, race with whatever little bit of dignity we have? Oh, okay. Or you can both just, like, hit me at the same time. At least now that I'm riding in the back with nothing to lose, if I can find Skittlebrain, I can give him a little piece of my mind. It's okay, I'm terrible at Kentucky anyways. This probably wasn't going to work very well even if I tried, if I was still up in the lead. I think Larson's going to win this weekend, so in that case, only a couple days. Still 127 people here. It's starting to get late too, so thanks for watching, guys. If I could drive in racing and had a number, I would pick either number 16 or number 44. 16 was my number in baseball for years, and I always liked Greg Biffle, so number 16. He's not racing anymore, so 16's up in the air. It's open. Or 44, and that's not because of Brian Scott. Definitely not because of Brian Scott. I like 44. I think because I think I mentioned this literally a couple days ago. I'm a big Astros fan, and I used to play baseball, which, wow, another baseball reference, and my favorite pitcher for a while was Roy Oswalt, and he was number 44. So I don't know. I think 44 is a pretty fun number. I don't know. It's kind of unique. Oh, I'm committed. Oh, that worked. Thanks, Ryan. No, just flash by. Thanks for sticking around, Fireball. I'm glad I have not driven you away yet. That was a pun, get it? Driven away. Oh, forget it. It wasn't even a pun. I didn't mean to do that. I do know who Brandon Phillips is, if you're referring to the former, or is he still with the Reds? Everyone's with... I don't even know who's still with Cincinnati Reds. He was my starting second baseman the year I won fantasy baseball. Oh, almost made it through. Whoa! That was close. You watch Thomas. Who's Thomas? Thomas the tank engine? Oh, my goodness. Why even bother? Oh yeah, maybe we'll do Homestead for this. I haven't done Homestead yet. Homestead. Oh, he's with the Braves now. Alright. Oh, goodness. Oh, there's nothing fake about what we have, Jeremy. A true digital friendship. I do not know Bryce Harper personally. If I did, I probably would be a lot further along in life. But I do know who he is, and I can say I'm not a huge fan of Bryce Harper. Peace out, Mr. Nuke. Why is everyone like they're driving up next to me and then they're like brake checking me? What's the point of this? Ugh, I don't know why I did that. That was intentional. Why are there so many Kyle Bushes?
There's a wreck in turn 1.
Ooh, we went all the way down to the bottom there. Favorite baseball player of all time is probably Craig Biggio, who is now in the Hall of Fame. Currently, is probably Jose Altuve. I have a thing for second baseman, apparently.
We'll get him next time.
Although when Dallas Keuchel is pitching well for the Astros like he did when he won the Cy Young a couple years ago, he's my favorite. That's an astute observation, NASCAR 8841. Least favorite track. It looks really pretty. Like, it's a nice area and everything, but Pocono is my least favorite track to watch a race at. And in all honesty, if it wasn't for the history, yeah, and like, status of Indianapolis, I don't really like watching those races either. You could call it that, a second baseman fetish. I don't know what it is. Astros always have good second basemen. Biggio, Altuve. Man, my phone is ringing off the hook with these PlayStation messages. My goodness. I guess people are sending me messages there because I know I'll see it for sure. Alright, what do I change the track to? Homestead? That was the first thing somebody asked. I'll do Homestead. I meant to do Homestead earlier, actually. I just forgot that it exists. Dolphin Lover, you're really you're either really bipolar or just trying to get my attention. Who do I think will get out of the chase first? Depends on who's in the chase, so that's a hard question to answer. I have no idea what to expect out of this year's game. It's made by the same people, so it'll probably be slightly better than this one, but I wouldn't expect any huge major changes. I can be your friend if you want me to be your friend. SW Gaming. My favorite rookie in NASCAR, Eric Jones. In any other sport, I have no idea. It wasn't a stupid question. It's just hard to answer now, especially since I don't know exactly who's gonna be in the chase at this point. Oh great, I got Skittles brain right next to me. Oh, he's still under there. He's still down there. Oh, he's still down there. Oh, he's already put me in the wall. Gingy Cam. Oh no, it's another Kyle Busch. Oh, I gotta watch out for the Skittles brain. He's still on the inside. Oh, getting through it. Oh my gosh, that worked out very well. Ooh, this guy's got the Chase Carl Edwards car. That's kind of cool. I'm liking. Oh, he's putting it in the wall. He's damaging his nice paint scheme. No, got a little boost bump from one of the many juniors. Oh, gotta run. Ooh, slingshot going to the bottom. No, I was already here. That was your fault. It's just like what you actually did in the real race, Edwards. Jimmy Johnson is always lurking. I'm going to see if I can draft Big Papi, David Ortiz in front of me. Here we go. Ah, it did not work as well as I thought it would. Oh, still almost got to him. Ooh, what's my favorite thing about being a Texan? Ooh. That's a tough question. I don't know. There's a lot of decent things. We don't have to pay state income tax. That's one good thing. We have, in the case of Houston, where I grew up for the longest time, I'm convinced Houston has the best overall selection of food and restaurants of any city in America, in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure in a lot of other people's and many other people's opinions as well. Wow. Okay. Oh my. There are a lot of sports teams in Texas, if you count all the ones in Houston, Dallas, even San Antonio. We have good barbecue. Hey, Skittlebrain, how's it going? How are you in front of me, Skittlebrain? I thought I left you spun out wrecked on the first lap. I'd want to be sponsored by Dr. Pepper or Mountain Dew, so that every time they'd come to interview me, I'd get a free soda. That's literally my only reason. I mean, the colors would look cool too, I think. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't apologize to this man. Why are there so many Kyle Bushes? Oh. Thanks, Trackster Tipper. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I do not have a specific day in mind. I'll have to actually look at a calendar and figure out. I'll try to aim it for a Saturday. It'll probably be in the early to mid-afternoon, at least, Central Eastern time. For people, I apologize for people who live like in other countries like the UK or some in South America and stuff. I don't know, wherever other time zones. I'm sorry, you'll have to figure it out. You might have to be up late. I don't know. But I don't have a specific day or time yet. If you look at all my past ones, I've always done it, I think usually on a Saturday, and it's usually around 3, 4, 5 o'clock. So I don't know. It'll probably be something around there. My favorite football team is the Houston Texans. I'm from Houston. Gotta represent. I cheer them on no matter how many years they disappoint us. I mean, they usually make the playoffs a lot these days, but they never really do anything once they get there. They won a game this year though. They did win a playoff game. That's not bad. And they didn't embarrass themselves against the Patriots, but they definitely didn't play great. I'm in 4th place. If something big happens, I could still catch someone. I'm not trying to ignore your comments, Jeremy. There's a lot of comments I'm missing. I'm not planning to go see the IndyCar Texas race. If I'm in the area and it works out, that would actually be interesting. I think it would be fun to go see an IndyCar race. I've never been to an IndyCar race, and might as well go to Texas, probably the closest one to me. I don't have any plans at the moment though. I don't have any plans to go to the Texas NASCAR races right now. Have a good evening, Fireball. Thanks for joining. Still have 115 people in here. That's pretty cool. About to hit 3,000 total comments. Oh, you like parks? Okay, fun. That makes sense given your name, Dolphin Lover. Yeah, I definitely would love to. I think it would be fun to go see an IndyCar race at some point, just to see what it's like. I don't really know much about it. I don't really know hardly any of the drivers, but it'd be interesting to just see it. And hear a different noise for instead of that. It'd be more like. Zzz, I don't know. They make kind of cool noises sometimes. Stream's probably going to end probably at around the 2-hour mark, so in about 20 minutes if I had to guess. I'm enjoying myself right now. I'm glad the Texans got rid of Osweiler. That's a big gray cloud over out of our, away. That's no longer over our heads. I don't know that Tom Savage is going to be able to get the job done, so I do kind of hope we can pick someone up like maybe Tony Romo, but I mean, we took a terrible quarterback in Brock Osweiler and went 9-7 last year without J.J. Watt and won a playoff game, so anything can happen. I'm not going to dab at 3,000 comments. I mean, who's to say I didn't just now dab? Yes, I would guess that Chase Elliott will win a race this year. If I had to guess, I would think he would. He's been close. He's been the best running Hendrick car so far. That's right, there's an F1 race in Austin. It's usually in the fall, I think, though. I thought about going to it this year, but it didn't work out for me. Schedules did not work for me, but that would be fun to go to. Maybe I try doing that next year instead. I mean, it's a 3 to 4 hour drive at least to go to Fort Worth to go see the Texas Motor Speedway races. So maybe if I can find a way to get to the one here closer in Austin. I'm not even sure who's racing full time in the Cup Series or in the Truck Series this year. I'm sorry to disappoint. I honestly have no idea who's in the Cup Series. Crafton, is he still in it? Tyler Reddick, is he still in it? William Byron's not driving there anyway. He's in Xfinity Series now, right? I don't even know who's in the Truck Series this year. I haven't watched the truck race yet. I've watched most of the Xfinity races so far, and I've watched all the Cup races. I was in San Antonio about a week ago, but I didn't really do like a meetup or anything. Maybe I might be in San Antonio again one day, fairly soon. Who knows? Why am I starting in 17? Oh, that's right, because I had a very bad race not that long ago. Wow. Get me out of pit road, Junior. Boyer. Oh, everybody. Oh, fly away, horsey. Be free. Riddlebox 37. That's a fun name. Riddlebox. You guys are trying to compare the Texans to the Jaguars. Like, Texans may not be that much to write home about, but the Jaguars, I don't know, the Jaguars ain't got much coming for them these days. Sorry to say. All right, I'm in the top 10. Punky Jez. I remember that name from somewhere. Probably from this game. And I accidentally put him in the wall a little bit right there, so I kind of feel bad. Oh, no, Larson. No. That's not where victory lane is, Larson. You can't keep looking for it like this. Oh, dang it. Oh, big log jam up ahead here. Chase Elliott in the middle. Oh, Slip through. Oh, wow. He's going faster at a 90-degree angle than I am normally. So many Kyle Bushes. I don't even remember which one's Skittlebrain anymore. And I really hate that Kyle Busch paint scheme. The 75th anniversary Eminem's car he ran last year was just ugly car, especially compared to his normal Eminem's car. So bright and colorful. I really didn't like his 75th anniversary. And he ran it so much. I really just didn't like it. Well, I'm in second place again. Who's in the lead? Where's the leader? How far away is he? 3 seconds ahead. Okay, that's actually pretty far. Oh, now it's even further. Oh, 4 seconds ahead. My goodness. Maybe, I mean, anything can happen here at Bristol. It's pretty ridiculous, so maybe I can catch him. I just need to pay attention. Oh, I caught him! What? I apparently passed him just like that. I don't even know who you... Oh. Never celebrate prematurely, everybody. There's always that one guy lying in the weeds waiting to destroy you. So I'm still in 4th. After all that, I did like a 720, and I'm still in 4th place. What the heck? I spun you around. How are you ahead of me? Or trying to almost pass me. Alright, now the chance of me catching the leaders are... Oh, he's only 2 seconds ahead. Okay. It's actually not impossible then. Just need to not have another freak whirlwind hit me in the middle of the racetrack. Alright, NASCAR kid 19. I got a run on you. Nope, had a run on you. Not anymore. You're all clear. This Tony Stewart's going to wreck me. I just feel it. No, he's okay. He's racing me okay. Oh, okay. Well, that wasn't okay, but... Alright, I'm in 3rd. If I can win this race, that'd be pretty wild. Is that Kyle Busch leading this thing? No, leader's further ahead than him. Maybe not. Nope. Oh, yeah, no, he is. Okay. All right, I'm in 2nd. Gotta go catch. I think it's that Chase Elliott way up there. I think he's the leader. Although I may be wrong. That leader's 3 seconds ahead now. Who knows? Oh, still 6 laps to go, though. Plenty of time. Oh, finally. I actually drove well through that turn. I'm not very good at running the top, so I always end up kind of running the bottom, which I don't think is very fast here. Oh, this is a mess. Oh, excuse me. Are you the leader? Oh, you are the leader. I was right. It is the Chase Elliott. Oh, but I had a run and I lost it. No. No, man. Oh, man, this guy's for position. I'm rim riding. Stay down there, Kyle Kane. Thank you. Sorry. Oh, my goodness. This is some lap traffic right here if I've ever seen any. Wow, but Chase Elliott's getting through it pretty good. Dang. Dang, this guy's carving him up. Oh my god, I love how everyone just immediately slams into the wall because nobody knows how to use their brakes in this game. Alright, it's okay, I'm closing the gap. Oh no! Oh, we got through it! Yes! Ah! Don't celebrate, Eric. Anything could happen. Alright, here we go. Oh, geez, stop blocking everything. Getting through this. Getting through this mess. Hold on, lift. Alright, gas, go! Go! Alrighty. Oh, shoot. Brian Scott, speak of the devil. Oh, see what I mean? I'm so slow at this track sometimes. Alright, come on. Look, guys, there's like a lap and a half to go. Just don't wreck me. I'm the leader. Come on. Show some respect. Give him the blue and yellow flag or whatever it is. Oh, my God. How big's my lead? Only a 1.5 seconds. This isn't good. Anything could happen now. I think I got it, though. I got to just take that gap and not let this Carl Edwards wreck me. Good. Alright, and that's what I'm talking about. Victory screech. Another win. That's like 6 wins. I'm on fire tonight. Oh, man. I didn't look at the chat for a while there. I'm sorry, guys. If I missed any of your comments the last couple minutes, I hope you guys are having fun with each other. I'm not a huge fan of Cup Drivers Racing in Xfinity, but for a while I never really cared because, in my opinion, I wouldn't. A lot of times I like to watch races when I knew like Larson or Kenseth or somebody was in them. Otherwise, I may not watch the whole race in its entirety. Nowadays, though, I feel like I do kind of. I'm not a big fan of Cup drivers constantly being in the Xfinity series, so I like the new rules that have kind of limited the number of races they can be in. So that's pretty fun. That's okay. I was glad they did that. I don't think they should get rid of them completely. That's a bad idea, but to at least limit it to some extent is a good idea. What time is it? Oh, it's only 10:15. All right. My throat is getting tired, though. Ugh. I have no idea what other tracks to do. Oh, I'll do Watkins Glen. If you wanna ask me, if you wanna talk to me about being in a video, I don't know, message me directly on that. I have no idea who John Ross is. Favorite sports, probably basketball. I'm not gonna say. Why do you want me to say that? I've never been to California Speedway, so I don't know that I have any good tips. I suggest there's always good ways to, like, they always do at most races. They always have a lot of. One thing racing does better than most other sports is they give you a lot of fan access to the drivers, and a lot of times it's free, or you may have to pay like a little bit of money to go in like the special like garage pass or something. A lot of tracks do, but oftentimes when you're there, I recommend looking around or kind of looking up where the best places to like find drivers, maybe to like find them and get them to sign autographs, or just to even see them walk by and whatnot. You know, I'd look up at Auto Club Speedway where the best options for that stuff are. Like last time I was at Texas, I mean, I didn't even get in there as far as some people do, but you know, they let you walk around the garage areas. They would like wander around by the red carpet during the drivers meeting and all that stuff. So, and I'm sure most other tracks do a similar thing. So many Chase Elliott's. Oh, that one's, and they're all wrecking, going for the lead. I honestly forgot that I was Truex until just now. I just looked up and I was like, oh, that's right, I'm Truex. Oh, let's keep it clean. Oh my goodness. Stay down there. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize we were 3 wide. That was partially my fault. Oh, no. Oh, come on. I'm going to get a penalty for that. This is going to stack everybody up. Oh, we all have penalties. Oh no. Look at this. This is a serious penalty. I barely went off the track and it wasn't even all my fault. My God, just put me in freaking 8th place because of that. Ooh, nailed that. Finishing order is usually determined randomly for the most part. Occasionally, especially late in the season, I'm not gonna lie, I will occasionally pick specific results to help make things more. Mainly the last race of the season, I might have like the guy who doesn't win the championship finish like 3rd, just to make it more dramatic. But the rest of it's random. Wow, that was the most amazing piece of driving I've ever seen. I'm in 8th place. Where is everybody? How far ahead is everybody else? Oh man, this thing is lagging. My winning streak of 2. Oh. Favorite food? I like deep dish pizza, like usually that Chicago style type pizza. So my favorite. I don't know if that's general enough. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't get another penalty for that. I'm 19 years old. It's a fun question. Favorite team? Probably JGR. I mean, just because, I don't know, it's my favorite guy is. Oh, really missed that turn. Right now, I do not have any of those custom, so I'll be running mostly old ones. But as they come out, I plan on getting them. Oh, thanks for that 5th place. Wow. Guys gave me a position there. Alright, 5th place. I'll take that, though. Could have been an awful lot worse. This will probably be my final race, this upcoming one, the next one I do, and I think I know exactly what track I'm going to pick. Dr. Football. That's my new favorite name in this stream. Sorry, everybody. Dr. Football has taken the cake. I'm not currently in the market for a custom Dex car. Oh, that's right. I'm in control. Oh, I always forget that. I'm leaning towards Auto Club, even though I know a bunch of people are saying other tracks. I saw Texas, Richmond, Daytona. I don't really want to do those. I kind of want to do Auto Club because we're about to do Auto Club, the real races at Auto Club. I'm gonna do Auto Club, but if it's a terrible race, if everything goes wrong, then okay, I'll do one more and I'll do like Texas or something. I figured Auto Club would be fun because it'll be like, you know, it's 5 wide. The race earlier was good. Aggressive goes around. That joke will never get old. I need to add that joke in somewhere, in some parody at some point because it's funny, but I don't. Yes, I do make some money from YouTube. I'm not gonna go into how much. I did look up where was I? I was on what's it called, Social Blade, which I hadn't been on in a long time, but that's like the website where they have very detailed statistics for all YouTube channels and stuff. And according to Social Blade, I could make anywhere between $4,000 and $64,000 a year, which I thought was very funny. And in my head, I was like, I don't make anywhere close to $64,000 a year. Much, much, much closer to the other end of that spectrum. But I just thought that was funny. I'm like, what kind of you call yourself a statistic website when it's like a $60,000 difference? It's like, oh yeah, anywhere between 10 or 3 million people live in this city, something like that. It's ridiculous. I thought that was funny though, because in my head I'm like, dang, if I made $64,000 a year, that would be fun. I'd do a lot more of these videos. Nope, this is on PS4. I do not own an Xbox One, unfortunately. Oh man, we're going good. Oh, this guy's gonna slide up into me, isn't he? Yep. I went ahead and lifted slightly. Oh, worked out. Oh man, that was close. Alright, here we go. Get this thing to stick. Oh, dang it. These people have good runs on the outside. Oh, this guy behind me, this Chase Elliott's got to run, he thinks. Oh, no he doesn't. He's in the grass. Don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Oh, I'm clear. Thank goodness. I drove it in a little hard there, but it's going to work out for me. Oh, I can get Rick Allen to be my spotter? Are you kidding? Is that a joke or is that actually for real? Because if that's for real, I will get that. No, I do not allow early signups, unfortunately. But there will be plenty of info in future videos that will be clearly labeled, and so it should be easy for everyone to understand what's going on. So I wouldn't worry about that. Oh, I was not looking at... Oh, damn, I wasn't looking at the track, and I almost drove onto pit road. Oh, no, someone's parked in the middle of the lane. Shoot. Made me run the outside lane. Let this loser catch me and almost wreck me. Thanks for that. Oh, come on! Don't pull a Logano on me. Come on, man. No, this. Oh, why, man? I gotta do that. Yeah, serves you right. Blocked. Alright, maybe someone up front there can help me out, take out these leaders for me, you know? I have to look that up. That's actually for real. If there's actually a Rick Allen voice and it isn't $30, I will probably potentially get that. When there's a caution, will he say blank goes around? Like if like and the 6 goes around. Because if he says that, I will be so happy. How far ahead of these losers? Wow, that's pretty far. I don't think I'm going to catch them. If I had to guess, I'm not going to catch them. Oh, this guy's going very slow. Ah, $20 for Rick Allen? Man, he ain't worth that much. Gotta know your worth, Rick. Now Alan Bestwick. I would gladly pay $40 to hear Alan Bestwick be my spotter. Although that'd be kind of confusing, because I'm used to him being just like an announcer. Dang it, that guy screwed up my entry. Allowed these two jokers to catch me again. Oh my gosh, what's going on up there? Are the leaders being wrecked? Oh my gosh. Oh, someone got kind of wrecked. I caught up a little bit. Oh, they're right up there. I see them now, but yeah, I'm not going to catch them. Ah, well, can't win them all.
All clear.
No! I can't believe this, man. Wow. What a joke. I'll do a Talladega race. I've gotten a bunch of people saying they want me to do Talladega. I'll do one more Talladega. And then I'm donezy. Oh, it's only 99 cents? Oh, heck yeah. Rick Allen, you are coming into my ears. I am going to buy that. I want to hear his voice. Oh, you're hilarious. Carl Edwards guy. Every time between races, I'm getting a billion party invites and stuff. Like, no offense, but I'm sorry, but like, I'm in the middle of a stream, so obviously I'm not going to join the party for that reason. And two, after I don't, accept the first 2 or 3, why would you send me 30? I mean, now that's honestly just kind of annoying. Ugh. Yeah, put that on a t-shirt, Jared. I like Chris Myers. He's got a cool voice. Got a fun-looking face, too. Hi again, everybody. Welcome to NASCAR on Fox. That was a terrible impression. Alright, where's Talladega? Way back in the tees. There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, nope. Don't want to look at people's profile. I have no idea what my favorite auto clip race is. I have a hard time imagining specific ones. Yes, I do like Eric Jones. I'm sorry. I've been asked that question a lot. He's probably my second favorite driver, actually. I'm impressed with Kyle Larson so far. I mean, they're on the pole for this weekend's race. They're already points leader. Got a bunch of second place finishes. I'm very impressed with him. I figured he'd be pretty good at some point, but I didn't think he'd be this good. Like, he would just suddenly turn it on like this. Oh, more party invites. Come on. Ooh. Oh man, this better be one heck of a race, one final race. Although it's Talladega, so probably not. Ugh. Ugh. Dr. Football. Dr. Football. Boogity, boogity, boogity. I don't know how he talks.
The race is going green. There's a green flag.
And I'm not exactly proud of that. Oh my goodness.
Still there.
So we're keeping it clean so far. Not really. No one's really screwing each other up yet. Oh, oh. Never speak too soon. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Hold your line.
I didn't kick you out, Skittlebrain. What? I don't. Somebody else must have, or you lost connection. I didn't kick you out as much as I wanted to. Darn it! Put in the wall, and my race is over. There it is. Oh. Oh shoot! Oh, hey, that's out of bounds, bro.
Still there.
Following Newman. Newman knows how to win races, apparently.
5 laps to go. All clear.
Come on, guys, keep it clean. Keep it clean. Let's go. We gotta go catch the leaders.
Carlo.
Oh, dang it! I left the bottom open. Oh wow, he had it. Why did he lose it? Barely touched him. No, I can't lose the draft. Must get back in the draft. Man, they're gonna wreck each other up front there. That leader keeps opening up the inside lane just enough. Oh, see, like, oh man, Larson's gonna catch him, and they're gonna make contact, and something bad is probably gonna happen. Still 100 people watching. Thanks, guys. This is gonna be one heck of a race for you 100 viewers. I'm gonna mount a supreme comeback from 6th place. Cat Financial? I thought Cat was construction equipment. They're a bank now? What on earth? Wow. No, don't you dare. I'm here. I'm here. Don't you hit me. Thank you. Alright, see if I can still catch some of that draft, though. I'm losing the draft.
All clear.
Push me, Newman. Push. Let's go. I certainly hope Kenseth wins a race this season. I think they will. Toyotas look fast again this week. I'm thinking they're starting... No. Oh, no. You...
There's a wreck in.
Wow.
3.
Wow. Wow, that was really offensive. That was extremely offensive. I should have kicked that. I should have kicked every Jimmy Johnson out of this lobby a long time ago, because that's about the 98th time that one Jimmy Johnson guy has just run really slow only to try and wreck the leaders. And he's been really terrible at it. He's pretty much missed every single time, but not there. Not there. Somehow I'm still in 10th. Oh, 9th. Wow, they're actually wrecking each other now. It's like watching a family eat each other. Eat each other. This pink and yellow car makes me want to get some lemonade.
Here you go.
Oh no. No! Oh my goodness, almost snuck. Wow, and he just disappeared. Why couldn't he have done that a little bit sooner?
Turn 1.
Still gained a position out of that whole mess. About to gain 2 positions. Oh.
Car high. Clear high.
That's what's called a block, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there he goes. Oh man, look at Martin Truex Jr.'s hands. Just look at those hands and those sheer black gloves. Yeah, just look at them finesse that steering wheel. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at him checking that mirror. Oh, hold on. Gotta block a guy. Nope, that was a terrible block. It's not the way to do it, kids. Back to the gloves. Yeah. Oh yeah, that is nice. This is definitely how real drivers feel in this when they're racing cars. Oh no. I almost snuck through there. Oh no. Oh, almost did it again. Man, this is rough. I'm in 6th place though. That's not terrible. Some of these dudes up here look kind of slow. Oh yes, top 5. So I thought. Oh, that was a clean block. I don't know what you were doing, man. Another block. Oh, oh no. Oh, it didn't work out. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Got it. Yes. Oh, let's see who that Jimmy Johnson was. It was probably the guy in last place. All right, the Skater 252. I'm going to assume it was him. I'm kicking him. That'll be my last act of leadership. Kick him to the curb. Oh, that last lap wasn't your fault. It was the person at the beginning. I do have a PS2. I don't think it's plugged in, though. Most of the best games that I had on PS2 I now have on PS3. So... Alright, let's see. Hold on, let me go find that one guy and kick him out real quick. Unless he left already. Nope. Where is he at? Where is he at? Just so I can feel good about myself. There he is. Boot user. Yeah! Oh, the power. I can feel the power. Alright, I'm out ski. Whoops, wrong button. Didn't mean to press that. Oh, my controller's about to run out of battery, apparently. It's a good time to end this stream, then. Yeah, back to the home screen. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all know the drill. You can follow me on Twitter @DexRacing. All that stuff, most of that's in the description. Patreon, if you're willing to contribute there. Keep the show rolling. What not? What else not? What not else? Other things. That's about it. New parody coming next week, Monday or Tuesday. Out of the Groove coming every Thursday. Season 8 in May. Hopefully I don't have to keep repeating that, but probably still will. That's the use. Maybe I'll do this again next week. Maybe I won't. Who knows? A lot of things up in the air. I'm not very good at having definitive plans. I do follow Matt Kenseth on Twitter. I don't follow that many drivers, but I do follow a few. Kenseth doesn't do much on Twitter. Alright. Thanks for hanging out, guys. And thanks to those of you who are playing. That was fun. See you later.